Hello there, my Sagittarius Collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, a King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, and there's the Eight of Cups. So some of y'all could be walking away from two opportunities. Some of y'all dealing with a air sign or earth sign. And you really couldn't care about either one. So what's this vibe about? This could be a work opportunity with you. I don't feel like you're emotionally invested in that. But someone could be interested in investing in you. So don't let your emotions overwhelm you when it comes to your decision making. What's your favorite astrologer? What's this about? Oh, look at that. Yeah, so I feel like you have a choice. So, okay here, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's the Queen of Swords. Ooh, some of y'all could be dealing with some messy ex energy there at the Five of Cups. So, Lord have mercy. You know, you could start dating somebody, or you could be in a relationship or partnership, or start a relationship or partnership. But if someone else's ex is still, like, all up in their business, some of y'all could kind of be feel a little bit of that sort of exterior sort of energy. There's the Seven of Wands. There's the Ace of Cups. Some of y'all could get out of a relationship or partnership because someone's ex is just a little too much all up in your fucking business. Yeah, there's the Capricorn vibe. Some of y'all, this is just business. So take what's yours and leave what's not here, right? Faces. Oh, so you got the Queen of Cups there at the Nine of Cups. Those two wanted to come out together. So over top of that is the Leo vibes. There's the Fool vibes. There's the Nine of Pentacles. So you've already kind of made this decision. So you're not given to something because you know something or someone wouldn't have been that sort of wish fulfillment that you're looking for. So the King of Swords could have been far too analytical, or some of y'all could have been dealing with a King of Swords who had an ex that was just way too much, or someone wasn't over their ex. Some of y'all could have been dealing with a King of Pentacles, and you're not keeping nobody's ass up. So Leo season there, the Fool card there with the Nine of Pentacles. I definitely feel like you're happily single. So take what's yours and leave what's not. You definitely are not interested in committing to anything or anybody that's going to keep you stuck or stagnant. So if they can't decide, you're going to decide. And I feel like you were able to do that. It's good blessings energy. We are coming into the month of September. So some of y'all, take what's yours and leave what's not. It's always choices. It's always choices. So some of you, what's going to be your best sort of wish fulfillment? Not everyone's going to be able to meet your expectations. So some of y'all are going to have to be a little pickier, or you choose the relationships, you choose your partnerships. So whatever the fuck that is. Some of you with that Three of Cups vibes here. So sweet Jesus. Some of you, it's like there's just a third party energy in that relationship or partnership. And some of you, it's not like even that type of vibe. So those of you, be mindful of the cross-watcher energy. Some of y'all could start dating somebody, or you just decide that they have unresolved energy with their ex, so there's no way in hell you're going to date them. Or some of y'all, if you don't like their fucking ex, you know, depending upon how much codependency is in that relationship or partnership, that person is going to be in your relationship or partnership. So, you know, if you don't like their ex and they got to deal with their ex, ain't no one gonna blame you if you don't want to bring on that fucking mess. Over top of all that's the Page of Wands, to the King of Cups, to the Two of Wands, ooh, to the Aquarius Star. Who is your fucking voice of reason? Because honestly, with that King of Cups, the Two of Wands, to the Star card, that felt like some of you got some good advice from somebody to say, what the fuck are you doing? Keep your ass single. So, you know what I mean here? Some of y'all could have been a water sign, or some of y'all somebody, this could have been just some interesting sort of discussion. Could have been Aquarius. What's your favorite astrologer? That could have been your astrologer. Because some of y'all, that just felt like, what the fuck are you doing? That's someone that would say, what the fuck are you doing? So if you asking everybody about that relationship or partnership, or someone's like, they got some issues with their ex, you really want to deal with that energy in your life? So this is like the straight talker, no bullshitter. So, Sagittarius, I think that come up with you. You all asking for everyone's opinion on something, and that's a decision that you need to make. So, astrological with you, whatever the fuck you're going through. Some of y'all could have had two. Someone that basically wanted you to keep them up financially versus someone who just had way too much of an argumentative energy or just a toxic energy with an ex. And some of you, those are relationships or partnerships that are going to be a factor when you move forward. If they can't deal with baby mama, baby daddy, however further you move along in that relationship or partnership, they still got to deal with them. And inadvertently, they're going to be kind of in your energy too. So if it's that fucking messy when you dating, some of y'all just get the fuck out of it. Or some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who isn't over an ex. I don't know, whatever the fuck this is. Well, whoever the fucking voice of reason that says you don't need that shit, there's better options, there's better opportunities. So hopefully you're out there dating. So some of you know you're going to have a lot of first dates. Some of y'all know you're going to have to be looking at things from a different perspective. There at that Seven of Wands. I feel like you want to, Sagittarius, and some of you are, but you're kind of getting now into that energy of really having to decide. So you could have been on a couple dates with somebody and now you're like, where's this going to go? What do you think about this? I feel like you're in good energy, so do not allow yourself to be overwhelmed. Those of you, especially if you just start dating somebody and they got all that fucking drama, don't bring that drama into your life. Some of you are dealing with people who have their own unresolved issues. And yes, their codependent exes are definitely going to be a factor moving forward in your relationships or partnerships. So if that's kind of iffy from the get-go, or you know someone hasn't gotten over their ex, there are plenty of fucking other options out there. I like this King of Cups energy. This is someone that's going to give it to you straight and not really bullshit around it. So, you know. Sweet Jesus, Sagittarius. A lot of this beautiful secondary vibes with you. Stay focused on yourself. Water placement could be important. So I don't know if you got strong water placement in your chart. I feel like Leo season was good. So going into retrograde, some of y'all, I feel like there's accomplishment. There's goal energy coming towards you. Some of y'all, I don't feel like it's going to be when it comes to your romantic life. So those of you thinking you're going to be in love going into the holidays, I don't feel like that's going to be it. But check your codependency. Some of y'all, when you're dating, check the codependency of who the fuck you're dating. Some of y'all don't need to get all up in that energy and just take on someone who's got way too much sort of messy energy. The choice is yours. Some of y'all be mindful of the straggler energy here too, because you are looking good. Over top of all that is the Queen of Pentacles. The fact you pull all this secondary energy as well, there with the Two of Cups. The King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Focus more on healthy relationships or partnerships first before you try to over-romanticize anything. Some of y'all, before you get to know somebody in the biblical sense, this is all about you making healthy choices. So you know you, take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. You're like the great opportunity. So you're definitely attracting some attention. You're definitely getting a lot of attention. But some of y'all need to make sure that you don't just sort of piss it all away on the first offer or opportunity that comes your way. So those of you that aren't really interested in going on a lot of fucking dates, you're going to have to go on a lot of fucking dates. Some of you can meet somebody who might seem perfect, but if they still in some messy ex energy, or you just don't like their fucking ex, don't even let that be a consideration. Just in the relationship or partnership. Especially if you got someone that is still sort of, things could be a little raw when it comes to that relationship or partnership. And that's someone you're going to have to consider with them. It's almost like a package deal. So, you know, decide early on so that way you don't fall head over heels in love with somebody who's a hot fucking mess. Trust that voice of reason. You got someone that's telling you that. Yeah, the King of Cups. Someone's telling you they're way too fucking messy. Even if things are good with you, if they're not like on decent terms with their ex energy, that's always going to be a pain in that, a thorn in the side of that relationship or partnership. So, take your time with something here. That's not a negative energy. Everyone has exes. That's not the point here. But some of you, if you're dealing with someone who has way too much drama, still centered or focused around that ex, or some of you, if there's like no sort of working relationship or partnership, moving forward, that's always going to be a deciding factor in that relationship or partnership. So some of them aren't really worth that much time, energy, or effort, especially if they really can't work it out with an ex. So some of y'all need to sit your ass down. Does that mean the relationship or partnership could never happen? No, it just means not now. Some of you, someone hasn't been single long enough. They still got some unresolved energy there. So it's not a negative, it just is what it is. And moving forward, is that an energy you want to partake when it comes to this relationship or partnership, if they're still in messy ex energy? I feel like you need to learn to let the energy dissipate. Some of you need to learn to take up more fucking room. So you ain't got room to share with 3 or 4 other people when it comes to you. Look at that train behind you. Look at that fucking dress, right? You need room. Some of y'all make sure you still keep that sort of room to grow. That feels more like maybe not now, maybe sometime down the road. Or some of y'all, if you absolutely cannot stand their ex, don't even fucking go there. There's other options. There's other opportunities. Some of y'all are going to have to go on more than just 1 or 2 dates. So if you're looking for that happily ever after, going on like 2 or 3 dates, you need to add a couple zeros behind that. Some of y'all are going to have to go on a lot of fucking dates before the right opportunity shows up. Knight of Wands there, the Queen of Cups. Over top of that's a 5 of Cups. There's the Lover's vibe. There's the Empress energy. There's the 2 of Cups. Piscean Moon. There you are, Sagittarius. There's the Page of Cups. And there's the Leo vibe. Damn. Definitely watch your favorite astrologer. You've had Pisces here. You got double Leo energy. Gemini, that's the opposite of you on the chart. You have yourself here, Sagittarius. Did you show up twice? Empress energy here. So, damn. Somehow this sort of external energy, some of y'all just dealing with people with messy exes. So, sweet Jesus. Some of y'all pull off your socials. Focus on what's important to you. Some of you are going to have to learn. You're going to have to date. I feel like that's, for some of you, that's what you don't like. You kind of like this idea. Some of you could have maybe started dating during the month of Leo, and now you're kind of looking at things. You could have had a couple choices. So this is like casually dating. So let's say you go on a date with one person and maybe, a week or 2 later you go on a date with somebody else. Are you going to like have a second date or a third date? I don't feel like you're really sort of settling down with anybody. You're just kind of just casually dating. Double Empress vibes here. Yeah, some of y'all, you need room. You need to, like, allow yourself some room. So, some of y'all, this is like your personal space. This is like taking the time to do something. Some of y'all get the fuck off your socials. The Hangman there with the 3 of Cups. Lord have mercy. This is sort of typical energy. So, some of y'all, take the fucking drama out of something. So if you're dating, whatever the hell you got going on, some of y'all, you need to be just sort of focusing on yourself. No one needs to see that you're going out and having a good time. No one needs to know that you're going out and dating. Some of y'all, that's the same sort of energy that you're feeding. So some of y'all be mindful of that shit. There's a lot of petty sort of vibes on this. I don't know how much that is your petty energy, Sagittarius, or someone else's. Focus on your wish fulfillment and you're going to be just fine. Some of y'all are going to be happy single. Or you're going to be going on a lot of dates. You're going to be going on a lot of dates. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who, especially if you're on like socials, dating apps or something like that. Someone that you're dating or someone that you went on a date with. I don't feel like a whole lot of this is really serious. So some of you, be mindful of that energy. Don't bring on unnecessary drama in a relationship or partnership where you barely know anything about a fucking person. So, you know what I mean? If someone's got some messy fucking energy and they're coming around to you, like dating or trying to date or some shit like that, Fuck that. Good astrology on this. Some of you could be struggling with wanting to go out or date, or some of you, you're probably going to feel frustrated, especially if you think you're only going to go on like 4 or 5 fucking dates and the perfect relationship or partnership is just going to be there. So some of you, that perfect relationship or partnership ain't there because you've learned to establish healthy boundaries. So before, things that you wouldn't have considered, now you are considering. Some of this should not be that fucking dramatic. It's just like straight ass common sense. So, you know what I mean here, Sagittarius? Some of y'all, I feel like your astrology is almost kind of working against you when it comes to this. Because you're expecting that sort of happily ever after. Or that some of y'all, if you think only 10 days till you find the perfect partner, some of y'all need to add another 0 on that. So some of y'all, you're going to go on a lot of fucking dates. So don't get discouraged. And yeah, it doesn't hurt to have some healthy boundaries moving forward. Especially with some of these relationships or partnerships where I don't feel like you're all that emotionally invested anyway. So if someone has some like messy ex energy, and you notice that on like the first or second date, and you just decide to, nope, you're going to just, that's not a person that gets a third or fourth. There's nothing really wrong with that. You choose your partners, you choose your partnerships. Some of you be mindful. I feel like you need this room. It's like the dress energy there. Some of y'all need room. So allow yourself some breathing room. Some of y'all maybe going to go out and do a few things on your own where you don't have a partner. Just so you can kind of, I feel like you need to take up space. You need to take up the room that you're in. So that way you don't feel like overwhelmed with something. Someone might not like the fact that you do take up the space here. I don't know. Whatever the hell this energy is, it's secondary. It doesn't kind of deal with you. Some of y'all it is. If you don't like the messy X energy, especially before you really put a whole lot of time, energy, or effort into that relationship or partnership. Everyone's got X's. That's not the thing. But if someone's still in messy X energy, ooh, look at that. I love that. What's this song? Oh, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Some of y'all be mindful of that. The emotionally clingy. Some of y'all be mindful of those that don't clean up like their ex energy. So they get single and they still have a bunch of drama in that last relationship or partnership, but they want to sort of start dating again. Some of y'all be mindful of that energy. So you could be picking up some secondary energy because you're dating somebody that's messy. So I don't feel like the unresolved issues are on your part. But some of y'all could be dating people that have some unresolved issues. So the fact that you establish and maintain those healthy boundaries is going to keep your energy clean. Look, everyone's got exes. That's not the point here. But what's the sort of resolution when it comes to those relationships or partnerships and moving forward? Especially if there's some of y'all, they're going to be connected to each other for a while. So you definitely need to be mindful of your sort of thoughts and feelings on that. Everyone has exes, but if you can't stand the sort of toxic energy, fuck that. You gotta know when to hold them. So some of y'all could be dealing with somebody who isn't quite single yet as well. So, damn Sagittarius. It's like third-party energy, but not like you would typically think third-party energy. Be mindful with the relationships or partnerships moving towards you. Sagittarius, this could be some work that you need to do. Some of you that need to realize you're going to have to go on a lot of fucking dates. So if you're thinking 4 or 5 and you're going to find the person and have like this perfect opportunity, none of you really established some healthy boundaries. Those of you that tend to choose like people with unresolved X energy early on in the relationships or partnerships, some of y'all are not going to tap into that energy anymore. Some of y'all are dealing with someone who isn't quite single yet. So take that into consideration. I feel like your astrology is working for you, but for some of you, it's actually going to kind of be counterintuitive. And some of you, you're required to take up some space here. So, I think you're going to be single for a while. But some of y'all need to. That way you get more attention. Any of you that watch, like, the Met Gala when they're going up the stairs and they're showing off the outfits, it's kind of like that. So some of y'all just learn to be single. Learn to love being single. Don't feel like you have to automatically find a relationship or partnership. Some of y'all, if you think like 5 or 10 dates and you're going to find the person of your dreams, none of you have established some healthy boundaries. Some of you, the X energy, everyone's got X's. That's not the issue here. But those of you, if someone is still sort of fresh in that energy, they won't be able to really focus on you, and that is going to be a third person in that relationship or partnership, depending upon the level of codependency there. So if you don't like the energy, or some of y'all, it's way too early in a relationship to deal with that shit. So that's just making a healthy choice. Doesn't mean that relationship or partnership can't work. No, but maybe not now. Pisces could be important when it comes to you. I feel like Leo season was really good when it came to you, too. You just need to get out there, look good, and not overly focus yourself on relationships or partnership. I feel like that's the astrology with you. You're going to have a lot of choices. So those of you that's dating, yeah, you're going to have a lot of choices. Some people might be nice. You might go on a couple second dates or third dates. But some of you are really going to pay attention to what you need to pay attention to. For a lot of you, it's things that you never paid attention to before. So that's what makes the difference. Especially once you have those healthy boundaries. Some of y'all are going to wait for you to get to know somebody in the biblical sense as well. So do be mindful of that energy. It's a fertile vibe. Some of y'all dealing with someone who still has messy X energy, or they might not be completely single. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who they go out of one relationship immediately into another because they are very codependent on this emotional level. So they need someone to take care of them. They need someone to sort of nurture them because they can't kind of do it on their own. So that's why they always have a relationship or partnership. I don't know. There's nothing overwhelming with this. Somehow just take up space. It's okay to dress up, go out there and look good, and kind of do it on your own. I feel like Leo's season is kind of an influence with you. This is like good retrograde energy too. So who says you can't go out and have a good time? Just definitely check your codependencies. Keeping what's important to you, important to you. Especially if you're just newly dating. So, I mean, you could be 3, 4, 5 weeks or 5 months into a relationship and you just realize that someone's X energy, you don't need that shit in your life. Some of you don't. That's not even like your energy. Definitely not your relationship or partnership. So, don't let yourself get overwhelmed. I like the Pisces vibe. Pisces could be important to you. And there's that Leo energy. So who'd you have? You had Capricorn, Leo, Gemini energy here. Empress, you had double Empress energy. So someone could be seeing you as competition. But if you're dating, guess what? You would be. So don't let that overwhelm you. But damn. Double 5 of Cups. So, some of you, someone might not be quite single, or someone is just way too emotionally needy. So they don't really get out of one relationship or partnership before they feel the need to sort of feel that emotional sort of lack or whatever the fuck they got going on there. An emotionally codependent person. Your energy, their energy. I don't know your life. Take what's yours, Sagittarius. Leave what the fuck isn't. Anything else for Sagittarius here? Pisces energy, Leo. Leo season could have been good. You've been pulling some good vibes, Sagittarius. Some of y'all just focus on you. You need, like, room. So, damn it, put on your favorite outfit, get out there, and go have fun. Even if you're going solo, you need to do something. Take up some space. Take up some space. This is good retrograde vibes. This is some good retrograde vibes. 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the wisdom. You don't have a lot of people. Some of you way too emotionally sort of overwhelming relationships or partnerships, or some of y'all could just be dealing with a water sign in general. You had Pisces energy there. So, damn. So, some of you be mindful of those overly romantic new starts to relationships or partnerships. What's someone's codependency? It's the Cups vibe, so take what's yours and leave what's not. Someone don't get over X energy because they automatically go into another relationship or partnership to fill that sort of emotional void. For some of you, I don't feel like that has to be like an end to that relationship or partnership, but some of you need to be wise enough to realize that someone needs some more time to heal themselves before they start to date, because you don't want to take on that sort of vibe. You know what I mean? Sagittarius, none of this should be overwhelming. This is just trust your gut, your guidance, and your intuition. Full moon energy with you. Ooh, what's that Ace of Pentacles with you? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Some of y'all, I feel like this is like an upgrade. Yeah, the Aquarius star there. So maybe you got strong Aquarius in your chart. Some of y'all with the flowy sort of dresses here. Some of y'all with that flowy sort of vibe. Damn it, you don't have a dress that's got all that sort of volume to it without showcasing that shit off. So, you know what I mean? Be happy single and get out there and look your best and kind of showcase that. Libra energy, 6 of Swords, the Temperance. You got a voice of reason that's telling y'all to sit your ass down when it comes to something, because that energy is just way too messy. You know the people who can like take like milk and pour it into like the cup without spilling it, or people that are like really good at doing that? I feel like some of y'all, someone's telling you that your ass is too messy, or that someone you're dealing with is too messy, and that isn't your vibe. So, some of y'all, it's a water sign energy. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Fuck the drama on something here. Some of y'all, if it's drama, just say no. Just say no. The Cups energy there, that 10 of Swords. Some of y'all, that's like endings before the new beginnings can happen. So you could date somebody and realize that they still have some sort of work they need to do. And you could just understand that and just not sort of focus on that. Don't be so emotionally available to people that really... You don't need to establish that much of an emotional connection that early in the relationship or partnership. So someone's problem is emotional codependency. That's why they're never single. Now, Sagittarius, that could be your energy. Whoever the fuck tells you that somebody is messy and you are not that messy, you're going to have somebody that's going to tell you that. Some of y'all are going to figure that out, especially if you're dating. Go on a lot of dates. Damn it, Sagittarius, you're going to have to go on a lot of dates. Quit over romanticizing that. Especially if you're being picky. Especially if you're being picky. Not picky so much as just, you have healthy boundaries. So Things that you might not have paid attention to before, you're going to pay attention to. Before you really invest a whole lot of time, energy, or effort into that relationship or partnership. So those of you that were used to avoiding the red flags or just sort of making do, you're not going to do that anymore. But yeah, you're going to have a lot of dates. I feel like astrology sort of factors in on that with you. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Take what's yours, leave what's not. Trust your intuition here. I love that energy of you. Any of you that watch like the Met Gala or anywhere where they're showcasing the outfits, right? You don't have a big old outfit and all that sort of volume to it without showcasing it. So get out there, look good. Some of y'all, you need some of you like your own space. So if there's something solo you've been wanting to do, now would be a good time to do it. This is so You choose your partners, you choose your relationships. So for some of you, this is going to be that, are you being too picky or not? Is it better to be too picky or to kind of settle? So it's kind of like, how many dates are you willing to go on? Or some of you looking at how much sort of time, energy, and effort the dating takes. Everyone's got exes. That's not the energy here. But it's kind of, do you want to deal with somebody who's got that much messy ex energy? So you could be looking at that relationship or partnership and realizing that that's not a relationship or partnership that you want to focus on. Especially whoever is way too emotionally codependent in their relationships or partnerships. So they love everybody. They love real early in their relationship or partnership. They definitely try to create that emotional connection real early in a relationship or partnership. Or some of y'all, it's just a fucking water sign. So, trust your voice of reason. Someone's going to tell you someone's just messy as fuck. You don't need that energy in your life. And it's pretty much common sense because you got your sort of shit together here with that Temperance Angel. Some of you, a lot of dates. It's a lot of dates until you're able to sort of find the right one. So don't get discouraged, for fuck's sake, Sagittarius. Definitely get out there to date. Some of you, if there's something you want to do, especially if it involves some big, like, sort of outfit where you're supposed to take up some fucking space. Take up some fucking space. You might not have a partner, but baby, that just gives you more room. So you show up better in the picture with just yourself. Watch your favorite astrologer as well. Astrology could, retrograde could be a little sort of interesting for you. I don't feel like you're going to have some backseas energy, but some y'all, the ex energy could be, if you realize if you go on a date with somebody that they're still not over their ex, and you're just like, So, fuck the drama when it comes to this. Some y'all, realistic expectations. Be mindful of the emotionally clingy ones. Or some of y'all just a fucking water sign energy. I think you had Pisces and Scorpio show up. What are you doing? I feel like some of y'all bought a dress or there's like an event or an occasion that you want to go to. Don't worry if you don't have a date. Just go show up on your own. I feel like someone's got like this beautiful outfit and damn, it takes up some space. So you don't need anyone else in that picture because they're just going to wrinkle that shit. You know what I mean? Somehow this could be performance. This could be a choir robe. I don't know your life here, Sagittarius, but damn. Some of y'all don't feel like you have to take a fucking partner to something because damn, you really don't. Libra energy here, Sagittarius. Double Aquarius energy. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Things got to work on your behalf, though. So some of you, that stagnation with those relationships or partnerships actually sort of pays off. So it's like a lot of start-stop energy. So some of you, a lot of first dates. Maybe you get a second date, maybe not. Aquarius could be working on your behalf here. You definitely got the wisdom. But you notice that? So a lot of you, this is a lot of dates before you finally meet the right person or get the right opportunity. Trust your instincts on something, though. That's a good beginning of the month read for you. I like it. The X energy is the X energy. Some of y'all, someone's just not ready to date because they still got some sort of X energy to work through. It's okay if you decide not to take that energy on because that's really not yours. Especially not a relationship or partnership you're not really emotionally connected to. So maybe be mindful of the water sign energies or just don't let your emotions overwhelm you right now. A lot of first dates. Some of you show up better in that picture by yourself than if you had a couple. Or if you were in a couple. So, good luck, God bless. Take what's yours, leave the rest. Peace, love, and light, Sagittarius. What's your favorite astrologer? You're going to have to make some decisions and you could be getting a little annoyed. Especially those of you that think you're only going to go on 5 or 10 dates and you're going to like find the person of your dreams. Maybe a little bit more reality on that. Especially if you're paying attention more to the red flags than what you're used to. Peace, love, and light.